Hi, everyone. This is Instructor Hernandez, and I'm going to be using this video lecture to go over discussion posts and reading logs. You will have both assignments to do in the next week, and these assignments will also be due frequently throughout the semester. There are a couple different ways that you can access the discussion posts. And for now, I'm going to click this link over here that says discussions. And this is where you can see the discussion posts for the semester. And I'd like to review the discussion post rules and etiquette first. As you can see here, I explained that on certain weeks, I will post a discussion question on Canvas, and I will post a discussion question at the beginning of the week. In order to receive full credit, you must first respond to the question that is originally posted. And then after you've posted your reply, you will be able to see the posts of other students in the class. So what I'd like you to do each week, in addition to posting your own response, is to reply to at least one other classmate. And you're welcome to respond to more than one classmate, or if the classmate you respond to writes something back, you can respond to them as well. Each discussion post is worth up to 10 points. You will get 5 points for your own post and 5 points for your response to a classmate. When you're posting your response, keep in mind these general rules. Each discussion post will have a due date, and I will specify the due date when I give the instructions for each one. In terms of your own response to the question that I post, I would like you to write at least one paragraph, which is 2 to 3 sentences. For spelling and grammar, you should still use the same care that you would in one of our formal essays. Even though the discussion posts are online and the responses are fairly short, you still want to use formal language, so no abbreviations or text style language. In general, your post should be open, honest, respectful of others, and accepting of diversity. So even if a classmate disagrees with you or you disagree with someone, I expect everyone to have disagreements in a respectful and civil manner. And you want to make sure that your answers are not including any language that is offensive to others or disrespectful. And just keep in mind that other students can read what you write in addition to myself and Mr. Campbell. You want to make sure that your responses are focused and they clearly answer the question that I post and do not get off topic. Your responses should also be meaningful and thoughtful. So rather than answering at a surface level, try to go a bit deeper in your responses and think critically about the question that I am posting each week. And finally, here is where you can see the discussion post grading rubric, just in case you ever have any questions about why one of your posts received the grade that it did. So as I mentioned, your posts and then your response, those are worth 5 points each. And this is how they are being scored. Each post is scored in 3 different areas: spelling, grammar, depth, and other. And you can see under 1 point earned, this is the criteria, as well as if you earn 3 points out of 5, that means your post met the criteria in this column. And then finally, 5 points full credit means that your post must meet this criteria here. And if you go back to discussions, then you can see the different discussion posts. The first one is discussion post number 1. And for this one, as I mentioned, I will post the question at the beginning of the week. You will have until Wednesday to post your response and then Friday to respond to a classmate. So what that means is you will need to first go into Canvas and post your own response, and then remember to log back in before the end of the day on Friday to respond to a classmate. In addition to discussion posts, you will have reading logs due each week. I'm here on our class calendar, and I will show you the first reading log. You will complete a reading log for each reading assignment, and I will always specify the page numbers that each reading log should cover. And you can see the instructions here. Your response to each question should be about 3 to 5 sentences. Please use complete sentences and copy the questions in your own reading log. So this is reading log number 1. It will be due no later than 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, September 12th, but you are welcome to start it sooner than that. And the reading log questions are here at the bottom. Reading log number 1 will cover the introduction, prologue, and pages 3 through 32 in The Alchemist. So for all of these pages, you are going to answer these 5 questions. Question number 1, what did you find interesting about this section? What did you dislike? And what confused or surprised you? And you may need to go back and review those pages before you start your reading log. Question number 2, list any unfamiliar words or phrases and indicate the page number. You don't necessarily need to indicate the paragraph. If you just tell me what page number the unfamiliar words are on, then I can clarify those words in our next class meeting. Question number 3, how did you cope with words or passages you did not understand? So in other words, what strategies did you use to further your understanding? Question number 4, how does the reading connect to your experience, knowledge, or interests? And question number 5, what will you remember most about this section? So as you can see by these questions, the reading logs are helpful to make you aware of your reading process. And my hope is that the reading logs will also help further your understanding of the reading assignments. There are a couple different ways to submit your reading logs on Canvas. So you can copy and paste these questions onto a Word document and type your responses and then upload that document as a file. If you go with that option, these are the instructions here on how to submit your assignment. The second option is to type your response into Canvas. So rather than attaching a Word file, you would just type the questions as well as your answers and submit those directly into Canvas. And let's see. So if I go into student view, you can see how to submit. When you're ready to start your reading log, you will click Start Assignment. And if you did option 1, which is you copy and pasted the questions into Microsoft Word and answer those questions, then you will go here to File Upload and submit your Word file here. Once you add your file, you will check this box and click Submit Assignment. And please make sure that you're using Microsoft Word and not another program such as Pages, because I may not have access to another program on my computer. So if you use a program other than Word, I might not be able to open your file. The second option, which is to type your reading log, you would go to text entry. And then you can just copy and paste the questions. And then you would type your answer to each one. And when you're done, check the box here and click Submit Assignment. So that's all for now. Hopefully this video lecture helped you better understand how to complete the discussion post and the reading log. And remember, at any time, if you want to see what is due each week, you can click the second link here where it says view the assignments due this week. Or you can also go to our class calendar and then check the assignments that are due in a given week.